I'm Alicia, Powe reporting with the Gateway Pundit. I'm here with Diamond and Silk behind the scenes at their movie premiere in Washington, D.C. And what inspired you guys to make this fantastic documentary film, Democrats?
You know what? Kyle Olson, who is the producer of the movie, came to us and asked us that we want to be featured in it. You know, we had just came from the Hill. We saw how the Democrats treated us so horribly. They act like we didn't exist. And it just really bothered us. We was like, hold on, we're Americans. We're born on this soil. Why are you treating us like we don't matter? Our voices matter, and our First Amendment rights matter. And you should sit here and pay attention to that. So after that, he came to us and asked us that we want to be featured in this film. It was like, absolutely. Because it's exposing the hypocrisy on the left. You know, you got to expose it. And we're giving you proof, and we're telling you the truth. You know, we showed you some things. So absolutely. So we became part of this film. We filmed it on during the summer, and we had so much fun traveling and learning things and talking to people. You know, oftentimes people just listen to sound bites. Just sound bites, but they don't really pay attention to what's going on in their communities, in their districts, who's representing you, and that matters. If Congress is going to be working for we the American people, because you know we pay their tax dollars, if they're going to be working for the American people, they're going to have to do right by the American people. If not, Diamond and Silk is going to call them out, and then we're going to have to vote them out.
That's right. I'm so grateful to see this movie, and I think most Americans are grateful to have both of you in the public arena, just expressing the truth that we've been watching on the conservative side so long just get buried by the liberal matrix that is Hollywood and CNN and music industry. And do you think this is going to impact the demographics? Do you think this is going to wake up the liberal base?
I think it's going to wake up the liberal base, but I think it's also going to have some Democrats walking away from liberalism, that ideology, that left-leaning liberal where you're falling off the cliff. They don't want to have anything to do with that. You know, the liberals keep running around here, the Democratic Party keep running around here talking about resist because they don't want America to exist as we know it. And so, yes, you're going to see people walking away. I urge everyone to see the film, not just Republicans, not just conservatives, but liberals and Democrats, because oftentimes they don't know. When we went into some of those districts, those people didn't know. They didn't even realize who was representing them. How Maxine Waters is living in a mansion. And we sitting up here and we're not living like that.
And so what it is Diamond and Silk, we're educators. We're educating the public and letting them know what's going on with these Democrat-ran cities. What's actually happened? Because if the Democrats cannot run their own district, how do we expect them to run America?
What exactly opened your eyes? You say in the film, when did you wake up to the lies of the Democrat Party and the propaganda?
When Donald Trump announced that he was running for president and he got to that pole in my feet, he scrolled down those escalators and said, I want to secure the border, the first thing we thought, don't you secure your house? Ain't the White House secure? Then America House should be secure. I want to bring back jobs. If you cared about Americans, why would you outsource our jobs and leave Americans jobless? Why would you do that? That hurts families. That hurts the homes. That hurts communities. So when we heard him, we paid attention. He had solutions to these problems, and they were common sense solutions. And baby, you can say we created that train, we got on it. And let me tell you something, when we started, it was a revolution. We have the battle scars to prove it, because like they do in Kanye today, they called us all kind of coons, minstrel shows, Aunt Your Mama, Not Your Mama, Bahama Mama, all kinds of things like that. But we kept on talking. We understood the power of our voices. See, when your voices is powerful, and you're not a robotic talking head, but you're a truth teller, they will do anything to shut you up because they don't want people running from that Democrat plantation. Listen, I'm not telling you to walk away. I'm telling you to run and run like hell. If you don't want to see the trajectory of our country change so horribly that you don't know your left from your right, baby, you need to vote right, vote red, and vote Republican.
So vote right so you won't get left.
I mean, if you go into the inner cities, you go into Harlem and you go into Chicago, like you did in these films, and you see these Democrat-run districts, why do you think that the people who live there continuously vote for Democrats decade after decade after decade.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know. They don't understand.
Right.
They don't understand policy. They don't understand who they're voting for. Oftentimes they vote based on, some black people vote, oh, I'm just going to vote her in because she's black. Absolutely not. You got to stop doing that.
Right.
You got to stop voting based on skin color. Let's look at the facts. When we looked at Donald Trump, it was who was going to do the job.
That's right.
He was a businessman, not a career politician. So you got to look at these here politicians. They're going in poor, coming out rich. They're working for their own greed, not the need of people. Unacceptable. It's time for everybody, and I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, to start paying attention to these politicians.
That's right.
How have your lives changed, and how do you think society, America, will change if this message from Democrats starts to resonate with people?
Oh, I think it's going to change for the better.
It's going to change for the better.
And you know what? Go ahead,
Well, I
Sil.
was going to say it is going to resonate with a lot of people, because one thing we did is we gave you the truth with the proof. We went to the streets. We talked directly to the people that's affected by this. So with us doing that, it was real. We talked to real people, not somebody's stage, not someone that's politically correct. We talked to real human beings that's being affected by the individuals that's supposed to be running these districts and not doing absolutely nothing for these districts. So with us talking to real people, it will relate to another real person and another real person. It's going to resonate with the masses of
You're
people.
going to see people running away. You're going to see people switching their party. And pretty soon, it's going to be one party called Make America Great Again.
That's right.
I saw you guys on Capitol Hill testifying before Congress. You had all these Democrats basically belittling and berating you. It didn't get that much media coverage either, your testimony before Congress. And now Facebook has just deleted 800 Facebook accounts. But you're doing something that might change the game and give conservatives a voice again.
That's right.
Absolutely. Listen, what we're doing is we're starting our own platform. If people go to chitchatme.com, it's in beta testing. We want you to go. We want you to sign up, see what you like, see what you don't like. Listen, we need a platform where no one is being discriminated against based on the color of their politics.
That's right.
We need that platform. We are a mutual platform for all. And listen, I'm not telling nobody to leave no platform. I'm just telling you to join Chit Chat Me.
Chitchatme.com. Thank you guys so much.